Assalamu alaikum. So today we'll discuss from signature. I think till note that it is shown before signature we have discussed. And as I told you, read this part, very important. This note part is very important, so you don't forget it to read this one. Okay, this note is very much important for you. Sometimes question comes from this topic. So now you see signature. What is signature? As I told also, the signature can also be sent while sending any message. So how to set your signature? So directly it cannot be sent. First of all, what do you need to do? You need to set your signature. So for the steps are showing here. You can see one screenshot is given in Reddit account. As we know, in a different email programs, different options are there. Here it is given about your Rediff So here you see what are the steps you need to follow to set your signatures. And just to remember, a signature here definition you see, sometimes definition also comes as one word questions like that. The definition of signature will be given to you and you need to write what is this. So the definition it is given. What is the definition you see once? The signature is one or more lines of text containing the sender's full name and address or whatever information he or she wishes to send with the email messages. So have you seen this definition here? Okay, the definition very much important. You see this, don't forget this definition. Signature is one or more line, you can see the definition. Up to this much you need to mark, up to this much. Just I have underlined these things. So up to this much you need to underline this definition. Sometimes question comes. So how question will come? This is one or more lines of text containing the sender's full name and address, like that. What is this? That means you need to write what is the option name is signature. So the next page you go and you can see the how to set your signature. The steps it is given to you. Option number 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, like that. All our options are given to you. It's just you need to see. Adding signature, one screenshot also it is given to you. How to set your signature in Reddit mail account. Here you can see screenshots is given. So these things will never come in your exam. As per my concern, that I have never seen such kind of questions are there in your exam. But you need to know how to set your signature. As a computer science student, sometimes we need to insert our signature with every email. So if someone asks how to send my signature with the mail, so you need to understand that how to set a signature. In every email program there are different options, but you need to go to the settings and there you will get how to put that means how to insert signature with every email that you send. Okay, so next you see sending messages. So how to send messages? Here it is given sending messages. Okay, sending messages means sometimes, maximum times people used, earlier it was used, I think. Nowadays no one is using like email to send offline messages. Offline messages means your phone numbers, to your phone numbers. So for that you need to pay. You need to pay little. So who will pay now? Now see, everyone we have WhatsApp and other applications. Okay, through Facebook also you can send messages. There we no need to pay anything. WhatsApp the very easily we can use. You are using, nothing to pay. So why should I pay for messages? And nowadays in mobile networking also, now can see all mobile companies or mobile network companies, they are providing free services on all free services for that means to send messages. No need to pay anything. Have you paid anything? No, nothing. We don't pay. Simply we do research and from there we can send messages every day. Like one limitation is there, 100 messages, 50 messages are there. So for that no need to pay. So previously this system was not there. That's why some of the organization, they used to send messages from their email. So how to send messages from our email? So for that you need to pay. For that, to whom you need to pay? The email program. okay, email program, that means email service who are providing the free service. But this message, it is not the free service, you need to pay for this. Here it is given that for 100 messages, for example, it is given the 100 messages for nominal account, like that. Okay, if you want to purchase more, you have to pay more. So like that we can still send some messages through our mail programs. Now next one is the, what is the next option? It is given email alerts. Okay, read email alerts. What is alert now? Now see, every time we are not connected to our email account, maximum times we are not login to our account. When we do login, that means when we get time, or when we are free, when we want to check our mail, that time we log into our account and we get the important messages. So sometimes whenever we are not connected to your, that means whenever we are not logged in our account, if any important messages comes to you, we need to get information about that. For that you need to set your alert. Okay, read email alert or a Gmail alert, any program, different option is there. So here we are discussing about Rediffmail. So in Rediffmail, what you need to do, you have to set, here also you need to pay a little bit. So without paying anything, you will not get any notification to your mobile numbers. Okay, so for that, what to do? In email alerts, you need to pay a little bit for that. So whenever any messages will come to your account, if you are offline, directly one message will come to you that you have a message in your account, just you go and check your mail. But when you get the message, you can see the subject of that mail, it will be displayed on your mobile phones. So for that reason, as I also we have discussed that the subject of email, it is optional. You can send with subject, without subject also. So better to send with subject. Why? So whenever we get any message whenever we get any notification, in this notification we'll get the subject of that message. So directly if I see that this is very much important message, so I need to go and log into my account to get the message. So very simply, have you understood? So this one, Rediffmail alert, means it will notify you whenever you are offline. Okay, when you're offline, and it will say that if you have a message to your account, so you need to log in and get the message. So this is Rediffmail alerts. So next one is, another one is option was address book. What is address books? Question also comes, definition also comes. What is address book? What are the things contains in address book? Address books are like what? Contact list we have nowadays. Whenever we save any contact number, you can see in mobile also we have so many options. Email, that means what type of number, office number, that the addresses of that particular person also we can write. Okay, we can save with the everything. Options are available. So address book also in email, which will contain the designation of the person, that the mobile number, the occupation of that particular person. So everything it can be saved in address book. So the definition you see in address book is a convenient facility to store information of all your email contacts. Beside this, you can also create groups. So address book is different and group is different. Group what? As we know, in WhatsApp also we used to create some groups to send a same message to multiple persons, that like we are using now group. Okay, we used to put our these messages in a group and you get the access. So group also it is used in Facebook also we have groups, and email also you can create groups. So address book is different. Address book is what? To save the contacts information. Okay, like we save our contact list in our mobile contact list, that information about the different people. So here also the definition it is given. So you need to read this one. So don't forget to read this definition of address book. Here just to read the definition it is given, you just need to see once. And what is address? When you make the address book, you will get the window. It is window also it is given to you. Side by you can see also this one, this window also. Okay, so you go to the next page now. What is the next page? It is given. So this how to set, what are the things we can use in your address book, it is given to you. What are the options are available, you can see in this window it is given to you. Just to see the screenshots are available, you can see what are the things are given. Name, then it is not visible properly, so you can check in your book what are the options are given. So while you are showing this video, watching this video, always you open your book to check these contents, so you can get the very clear view. Okay, the next one very important topic is netiquettes. The another name of the netiquettes, it is network etiquettes also, it can be said. Okay, netiquettes. So what are the uses of netiquettes? What is this? As we have got the definition of protocols. What is protocols? The simply definition we got in chapter number 1. These are the some rules to exchange messages over internet. Okay, so here also these are some rules. So what kind of rules? That mean you need to follow while sending messages, while using internet. What are the messages you can send, how to send? These are the some rules are there. So these are called netiquettes. The definition very much important. You just underline the definition. Here the definition it is given to you. These netiquettes or network etiquettes are the conventional rules for the correct behavior on the internet. Okay, this definition very much important, you see. So what are the different netiquettes are given to you? That these are the options of this one. What messages you can send, no flaming, tons of caps lock. What are this one by one, you see. So what message you can send? Now see, we have discussed about the groups, that we can send messages in a group. So if you want to send a single a message to any particular person, that time you no need to create any mailing list. Directly you send the message to that particular person. Okay, so if you send this message to a group or using a mailing list, the other persons who are not intending to get the messages, so they will feel bored. So why should I get this message? I am not asking for these messages. So this type of things should not be there. Whenever you want to send any message to any particular person, directly you send. No need to create any mailing list. So what is given here? In general, you can send a message to a mailing list that will be interested to a majority of the members in this list. Okay, if the message is of interest to only one member, now see, only one member, no need to use mailing list. Okay, you should send the email to the person directly instead of using the mailing list. Okay, next you see no flaming. No flaming means, what is no flaming? Flames, that means hatred messages on the internet. We should not use any angry and hatred messages on the internet. Here it is given the heated messages. Actually we say it is hatred message. We should not. The definition of flames it is given. You just underline what is flame. So whenever you send or anything you do on the internet, we should not angry, we should not post such kind of things. So we should not offend any recipient. So this is called no flaming. The next one is tons of caps lock. Caps lock, you know, the capital letters. As you know, in while sending any message, we should not use capital letters. Okay, but maximum times we used to send to emphasize any text in capital letters, so better not to use capital letters. So when we write any capital letter messages, it is seems like that you are shouting at the recipient that yes, you have a message, and just to get the messages. So we should not use caps lock, while should not on the caps lock turn on while sending any messages. If you want to emphasize any message, you can use asterisk, and in between the asterisk just to write your message. Like WhatsApp also you can do right now. Okay, the next page you have see another one, limit your signature. This question also comes sometimes, you see. We have discussed about signature. What is signature? Here it is given maximum 4 lines can be set for your signature. So you should not write any signature which will contain more than 4 lines. These are another rules you need to follow. And most important thing, you see the next one. What is this? Sign out. What is sign out? You know better. Whenever we are using Facebook, email, after using we do what? Sign out. Why should we do? We do this one so that the people, if any person comes to this machine, he should not get the access of your account. Okay, so this is sign out. Whenever you use any account, okay, you logged into any account, before leaving the seat, just you log out or sign out this account. It can be seen somewhere, you can see sign out, somewhere you can see log out. Okay, the thing is same. So this is another rule that we need to use every time before leaving the seat. You are opening any account, is just whenever you wanted to close this just you log out or sign out. This is another rules. So these are the some conventional rules that you need to follow while using internet. What are these? These are known as netiquettes or internet etiquettes. Remember, they're very much important questions for you. First of all, that what type of message we can send. We should not use mailing list when a message intended to a particular person. Okay, then we should not use typing any message using capital letters, and we should not send any hatred messages or angry messages. We should not post such kind of things. You can see in Facebook also sometimes some people, they are using some hatred. Okay, for that they are already captured by police sometimes, you can see. So we should not use. These are the rules already given for the internet users. Next, you see what are the protocols. Once it came in your exam, I think 2019 this question was there. Okay, what are the different protocols are used in email services? Very important things. What are the three different protocols are used? So these are the three protocols: SMTP, POP3 and IMAP. As we know, protocols, what are protocols? These are some rules. Here also these are rules to exchange informations. We have so many protocols. So especially in email, these are the three main protocols are being used. SMTP, simple mail transfer protocol. Okay, this protocol is responsible for sending message from your account and delivered the same message to that recipient. So this is the work is done by SMTP. Simply it will do what? Sending and receiving. So this part will be carried out by this SMTP protocol. Okay, clear? So you just underline the paragraph and read this one. Post office protocol. So what is post office? 3 means 3. This is the version name, post office. So when we send any message to any person or any email account, what actually it happens? It directly, as I have discussed also, message directly doesn't go to that particular machine. It goes to the account where you have sent. Okay. So post office protocol, what it does, when the recipient will log into his account and this mail will be downloaded to his machine. After downloading, that message will be deleted from the account. Okay, clear? What will happen using post office protocol? What will happen whenever we send any message to someone else? If that particular person log into his account and that message will be downloaded to his machine or maybe mobile, that means this machine computing device, and after downloading, this message will be deleted from his account. So next time if he wants to read the message, he no need to log into his account, directly offline he can read. So this is the use of post office protocol. So next one is internet message access protocol, IMAP. It is also like post office, but here it is what happens. The message whenever you send, it doesn't directly download to that particular person. That means to machines, it remains in the server. It remains in the account. So without login, you cannot read it. So this is the difference. Maximum times it comes. What is the difference between post office protocol and IMAP? So in case of post office protocol, what happens? Post office protocol, once the message is delivered to that or downloaded to the recipient, the same message will be deleted from his account, means from the server. But in case of IMAP, what will happen? The message can be read only using internet, means online only he can read. It will be not downloaded to his machine. Whenever he wants to read it, it should log in again and again every time. Okay. So this is the difference between post office protocol and IMAP protocol. These are the three main protocols are being used while we sending a mail using email services. So I think you have understood this part. So for this today up to this much, the next day we'll start from locating sites using search engines. So what is search engine, how it actually works, these things we'll discuss in the next class. Okay, bye.